Hello everybody, Hell's Unicorn here once again, and I'm just going to do a quick venting rant here. I recently came across this little article that was put up in reaction to last night's debate by TJ Walker, and I just have a few things that I need to get off my chest real quick. One of the reasons why I ultimately think that America is going down the tubes is because there aren't very many actual men in this country. If you look at the rise in popularity of so-called Fox conservatives like Michelle Bachmann, Sarah Palin, and the less successful ones like Sharon Angle and what's her name, something O'Donnell over in Delaware, there seems to be a pretty strong surge of women candidates in the Republican Party. And the reason for this is because there's no damn men in the party anymore, it seems. Case in point, TJ Walker and his analysis. Now, I don't know what the heck his political alignment is. I don't give a shit either way. But people in the party establishment listen to this guy. And what does he talk about? He talks about which candidate has the best hair, which one looks the cutest in his little suit and tie. Doesn't talk about substance. Substance be damned. Fuck substance. Shit on substance. America's going, generally speaking, the way of the Babylonian Empire. It's basically collapsing under the weight of its own debauchery. We don't care whether or not the country functions. We don't care about the unemployment rate. We don't care about the foreign wars. We care about who looks the prettiest. We care about who's going to give the most free shit to the most number of people to buy the most votes. That's what people care about. You know something? There's a few assessments here that I agree with. Yeah, Herman Cain is a Pat Buchanan, Alan Keyes type. But you know something? There's some redeeming qualities into being that type of person. It's not my preference. And you know something? He's right. Rick Santorum is an Ann Coulter type. You know something? I can't stand Ann Coulter. But one thing that Ann Coulter has absolutely right is that she makes fun of candy-ass metrosexual pieces of shit like TJ Walker. I am tired of people analyzing body language and drawing conclusions about their eligibility as a candidate. If TJ Walker had attended my high school, I would have taken great joy in kicking his ass. And this is somebody who was considered the skinny boy in high school. I didn't get into fights. This stuff that gets put out, not just by TJ Walker, he is just the straw that broke the camel's back today. This is all a self-fulfilling prophecy. People read this crap, it infects their brains, they believe it, and they act upon it. And I'm tired of putting up with it. Who you are and what your background is, what your ideas are. He doesn't spend any time at all talking about what their ideas are. He's concerned with how they communicate. Hey, everybody, I'm the big circus ringleader in town, and I'm going to give you the most stuff. Look at my pretty hair. Look at my nice red tie and my $5,000 suit. Vote for me. I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me. And under a more rational set of circumstances where people actually cared about what happened in government, they wouldn't go for this stuff either. But no, 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 no. We need to relegate this whole thing into a dang fashion show. What is wrong with everybody? I don't get it. This is the frustrating thing about being an American and being aware of too many things. Sometimes I almost wish that I was as gloriously ignorant as people like TJ Walker. I could live my life happily just knowing that the government was always going to take care of me, and I could take comfort in the fact that, you know something, my children and grandchildren might get hosed, but I'm going to be okay. I just can't do it, though. I just cannot live with that kind of a legacy. And I don't understand how other people do it. I don't understand how people can just turn the off button on their brains and just treat elections as if they're beauty pageants. I don't know. Maybe, something, it's almost tempting to become the cynic. I've got plenty of subscribers who are cynics and who think that this whole country is effed in the A. Maybe I should go in with that crowd and not care anymore. Maybe next election cycle I will. I guess a lot of it hinges on whether or not Gary Johnson proves to be a good prospect should Ron Paul not prevail. But to all of you out there watching, I'm just going to say this. Feel free to send TJ Walker as many angry emails as you can. Don't cross the line. Don't do what happened last time around where you call somebody's house in the dead of night and harass them. But send him passionate emails explaining why he's wrong about this. Hold off on the profanity. I mean, I kind of lost my cool here. I just needed to get that out of my system. But tell him that he's part of the problem. Tell him that he's the kind of person that gives us the kind of presidents that we've had the past couple of times around. You know something? We've got a very pretty president, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to start 4 or 5 wars in other countries and overextend us, but he looks good in his designer suit. It's idiocy. It's lunacy. It's otherworldly. And that's all from me. With prudence to myself and benevolence to all of you, good evening.